Hello everyone, welcome back. Another video, another speed build. This time we are renovating the BFF household's house. You know, the ones in Willow Creek, Trav, the girls. I don't know their names. I've only ever played with the household once and I don't remember them. So, but what I do know is they have an ugly ass house. So I don't really do that much to the outside, because for a bait, it's not bad, and I'm gonna say that it's not the worst. Like, is it the best? No, obvs, but is it the worst? Absolutely not. It just doesn't seem to match because it's kind of in that little area of Willow Creek where I feel like that's your poor people houses. That's your starter homes. That's where you live. When your houses aren't brilliant, you know. So we just had to swap our windows, a lick of paint, kind of change the doors. That kind of business, you know. And I think it works quite well. So it probably would have helped a bit more if I knew the personality of any of them. Apart from the fact Travis gives me creepy vibes. Like, I don't know why. There's just something about him and I just think, don't like the thought of you. So, but there we go. Yeah, so do you remember when I started this series and I was like, I'm going to renovate every house in the game? Welcome to number 3, bitches. It is all base game. So yous that do only have base game, you can download it if you want. I did think about also like redoing the households as well as their houses. Because there is something about these 3 that even base game, they're bad. They're bad. I had to go on a live mode so I could get like the screenshots and stuff and just like play test it. And ooh, not cute. Not cute. So I've generally kept it the same theme. Like, they've still got the bar and they've still got the dining bit and like a what am I trying to say? Bloody hell, a telly bit. You know, a living room as some people call it, or the telly bit of your house, as I obviously have renamed it. Just in slightly different areas, a bit more spaced out. And, you know, giving them bedrooms that are kind of based on the bedrooms they already had. But don't worry, that one with the brown hair, whose name I don't know, she's not got a bright red bedroom anymore because that just didn't make sense. Could you imagine having a bright red bedroom? You'd have a migraine. I would. No. I really wanted to use these cabinets as well because that's quite a nice, like, greyish colour. And I was going to keep it neutral. Kind of like, oh, we rent this house and we have to, like, you know, the landlord kept it neutral. But the bar didn't match, so I went for yellow. And then I just never stopped with the yellow. Clearly, they all thought of a colour when they moved in. And they went, oh, what colour can we have everything? And then decided on yellow. But I like it, so I don't care. And I hope yous don't care either. Because here's me being convinced that that the same curved piece was different. I was convinced those 2 pieces were different. And I was like, oh no, I'll just use the other curved bit, even though it's the same. So, yeah. I always got the vibe from this household, I don't know about anybody else, that they were meant to be like college students. Like, I think they all come with like jobs and stuff like that. But that's the vibe that I always got from their house. Like, the one time I did play it. And stuff like that, is that, yeah, they were meant to be like fresh out of uni students and they really didn't know how to live. But I don't know. I think it's nicer. I think just a lick of paint and a lighter floor and lots of yellow makes everything better. So there you go. But I also gave them a pool, which you'll see. I'm just spoiling things now. And that's it. I did give them work. I did give the blonde one, who's, I think her name is Summer. And he's the other one like Trinity or something. And then you got Travis. with that hair colour. Is he the... Oh, no. I was going to say, is he the only sim with that weird blonde hair colour? But Malcolm Landgrab has it as well, I think. Or does he? I'm going to Google it. Hold your horses. You might also be wondering what happened to the face cam. 2 videos of face cam and none. No. We're not doing it on these. I don't really see the point. So... Yeah, Malcolm Landgrab has that ugly ass hair as well. And he was such a nice boy way back when in The Sims 3. Even though I hate The Sims 3. There you go, attack me. Cast me out from the internet, but I hate The Sims 3. I did play it and I remember him, and he was a nice little fat boy, and his mum and dad were really nice as well. And I hate them. I'd redo that as well, you know. I actually would, instead of just redoing the looks of families like that, like the Goths and the Calientes and the Landgrabs, I'd want to redo all of their personalities and their jobs as well, because it's not that difficult. Why is Malcolm Landgrab a spy and why is Nancy a criminal? Like, she's a criminal, but she's meant to be like a politician criminal. Like, you know what I mean? And business was in the game when it came out base game, unless it wasn't. It has, as I say, it was like, what, 6 years ago this game came out? I don't remember. But I'm pretty sure business was base game. And if you're having a game where being a spy or a criminal is base game, but business isn't, EA, no, hon, no. But yeah, they could have had her as the CEO, which is what she was meant to be. I know that Malcolm was a doctor, and he's obviously couldn't be a doctor unless you've got the back to work pack, but still, you could have made him like... I suppose you could have kept him as a, like, no. You could have had him in business as well, just lower down or something, you know. I just don't think a lot of energy went into some of these families. And it shows. It shows that like, it just shows that maybe the people that made the game, made 4, just didn't play the rest of them and didn't like them. Or maybe that's just my opinion, because I am a whore for lore and I do like backstories and stuff like that. So, you know, nothing's really happened since I did my last speed build. So sorry, I've run out of things to say already, which is terrible. Because I did that 25-minute long one last week for the Spark Challenge, which I'm still a bit angry about, you know, that whole gallery system. I had another flick through and I did this and uploaded it. Oh, by the way, the house is on the gallery if you want it, and do you want to like replace the one you have. But I don't know what the value of it is, so you might have to do your old free real estate. But yeah, and there it's all just full of random houses, like blue suburban. And base game sim with all the skills. So that's pretty rubbish. But there you go. Yeah. It would be better if I had like an exciting job or something, but unfortunately insurance is just not the one. And I did overtime today as well, so a dedication to the cause. The insurance octopus, some might call me. I hope they don't know. And yeah, I was determined to use those curtains as well. This is the one thing that I hate about the Sims base game. Why are there no normal swatches in things? Why can't they just take those curtains and put a black and a white swatch on them? Why are they like this? Why? Because there's such a nice, like, pattern. Like, not a pattern, like a design. Like, it's nice that they're like that. And if you do get a double window, you can have, like, them both pegged up or them both down, or one up, one down. But they're, like, really weird colours. They're, like, a really weird dark blue. They're, like, a really weird purple or an orange or a green, or they're starry, or they're like these, or just do a black and a white thing. That's the minimal you could do, apart from the obvious, like improve your skin tones and stuff like that. Just do a colour wheel for hair and skin and eyes. Just do colour wheel it. Like, I'm not saying I want a colour wheel for everything, because once again, I hate The Sims 3. I've repeated it, and playing medieval, which goes off the same like caste system, obviously just with medieval clothes, but you can still customise like literally anything in the game in terms of like furniture and wallpaper and floors and clothes, everything. When I said everything, I meant everything. So I don't know why I started listing things, and it's just not nice. Like, there's too much. That is, it's too much. Even though I would like everything base game, like I would like everything to have the same swatch. So if you're putting things in from the same pack, it needs to all have the same wood swatches, for example. Base game, everything should have the same swatches. And I know the bed doesn't really match in this girl's room. The dresser that I went with, but it's because the only furniture that is the same swatch as that looks raggedy ass. Like, if you're going to do something like that and you're going to put in, like, worn and used furniture, have a non-used and worn bit to go with it in the same swatches, because it's not to my aesthetic. Will I ever do a speedboard without having a rant about something? Who knows, Hans? I don't. So, you know, I think I actually am going to crack on with renovating the actual houses, because I said I was going to do it, so I might as well. I did actually do the goth house, and then that will never see the light of day. That'll be one video that never sees the light of day, because then I looked at it and I was like, that is disgusting. It just didn't go how I wanted. Problem is, it's a really weirdly small lot, so they have to have one of those very thin, like, Victorian style houses. But the house there is still horrid. I have nothing else to say about the current household we're on. I don't know, as I said, I don't know anything about them. I know the blonde one likes exercise. I know that they're apparently in a love triangle, but when you go on them, they don't actually like each other. I think they're all acquaintances. They're not even best friends. Like, none of them are even best friends. They're just acquaintances with each other. That's annoying. You know, I know Travis is like a computer person, and I think the other girl is the brown head girl, the one that wears that weird flat cap. Was that even the style in 2014 when this game came out, to wear caps like that? I don't think it was. So that was unnecessary. Having bathroom issues as well. I actually really like this bathroom. Like, it's quite simple, but I like it. I think it worked out quite well. Another thing that I wish they would do, I'm still having a rant, sorry, is, like, if you're going to have a wall like that has a tile like that, put an exact matching tile floor in. Because, yeah, that's a white tile I've got on the floor, but it's not exactly matching. The grouting's different. And I want seamless. You know, I don't make the rules, I just unfortunately have to follow them. So, once again, something that doesn't have proper swatches in. Just want nice coloured towels for my Sims. Is that too much to ask for? Yeah, the bathroom's done. I like it. Oh yeah, and like nice blinds. They seem to be missing. I think 3 of them have all got the same blinds. Travis got the same blinds in his bedroom that they have in the bathroom. And it's because Trav's a creep. Once again, as I say, I don't make the rules. I just unfortunately have to follow them. So, there is a bit more... What's the word I'm thinking of? Not outside furnishings. Landscaping is the word I'm thinking of. Then you see in this, I just cut it all out because once again, a lot of it is like debug items, and y'all don't need to see me spend 85 years of my already short but long life looking through debug. It's just not a necessity. Can you use, question that I could have found out myself, the chairs that match that table, can you use them? I guess you can because they're in that option, but they don't look like dining chairs. I've never used them, so I wouldn't know. You know, they are cute, like that little grilled cheese and those little flamingos. Do like a flamingo, but you know. Oh yeah, and I put the little gnome on. He's riding his flamingo lawn thing. But yeah, anyway, guys. Once again, you've had to suffer listening to me ramble on about random stuff. If you made it this far, thank you very much. Please like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Stick around after I finish rambling for the screenshots. Socials are in the description below if you would like to follow my Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. If I hadn't already said it because I've got a short-term memory loss, like, subscribe. And I love you all. Bye, guys.